In this lesson, we're going to look at a service called VPC Network Access Analyzer, and it's a tool that helps you flag configurations that provide unintended network access. In this case, I've pre-deployed a simple environment so that we can skip the VPC setup and just jump straight to the interesting parts. But basically all I have here is a VPC with public subnets, a private subnet, and 2 EC2 instances. I know it says 2 VPCs, but in this particular account, I still have the default VPC, so just ignore that. In order to get to this service that we're going to be talking about, we can search for Network Manager and then click on that option. From there, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit, we're going to want to look for Network Access Analyzer, which is under Security and Governance. And then we'll click on Get Started. After just a few seconds, it will redirect you to this view with multiple network access scopes. And these are AWS-managed scopes that help you identify a number of different things. So this first one here is going to be AWS-IGW-Ingress, then VPC Egress, VPC Ingress, and All-IGW-Ingress. You get a description of what all this means, and in a nutshell, these will help you identify egress paths for gateways, VPC endpoints, VPNs, etc., ingress paths into your VPCs from the sources as well, egress paths from all network interfaces to internet gateways, and ingress paths from internet gateways to network interfaces. And so the one that we're going to care about for this demo is going to be the All-IGW-Ingress. So let's go ahead and select that because that's the scope that identifies ingress paths from internet gateways to all network interfaces, which is exactly what we need to check whether the internet can reach our EC2 instances. So we'll go ahead and click on Analyze. And then you'll see that it says that an analysis can take several minutes and the results will be displayed when it completes. So this does take a minute to run, but then once it finishes, I'll be right back. All right, after maybe about a minute or so, we get our results and findings. So we can see the number of network interfaces that were analyzed, whether we had any findings detected or not, and whether it completed. So if we scroll down a little bit, and this will differ depending on how zoomed in you are and the viewport that you're working with, but at the bottom here, if we select our findings and we only have one finding related to our internet gateway right now, so we can see the start, the end. So our end is going to be our instance, the protocol, the destination ports in question, the start type, end type, and then IDs for our resource IDs. We also have our end subnet, our start VPC, and our end VPC. That gives you a really good high-level overview of what this finding is about, but then on the right side, we get even more details. We can see the start and the resource that's in question, within which VPC it belongs. We can also expand for inbound header to see what was tested, as well as the outbound header. Then we can see that our ACL does allow this behavior, and it even gives us the rules in question. We also had a security group applied, and that security group also enables and allows this behavior, which we can see with this open CIDR block for port 22. And then we have our EC2 instance that's in question. So this is a fantastic way to dive straight into the finding, identify it, understand what it's talking about, what resources it's referring to, and whether this is something that we need to address. And so in a real environment, of course, you would see this, you would go fix the security group, you would rerun the analysis, and you would confirm that the finding is gone. And this also gives you an audit trail that shows what was found before, and then whether that issue was remediated. So that demo's using a pre-created and AWS-managed scope. But next, let's walk through creating our own custom scope. Let's go back a level, and then we can go to Create Network Access Scope. And now we have multiple different options we can choose from. We can identify access from internet gateways, identify access to internet gateways, validate access from trusted networks, identify non-permissible traffic type, validate network segmentation, or assess the impact of VPC block public access. You could also start with an empty template and just build your own, but these pre-built templates can really help you get started. So I'll select this one and click on Next. Now we could give it a name, we could give it a description, and then we can configure our match conditions. Because we selected a template, you'll see that we already have some stuff pre-configured and selected. So we can have resource selections, resource types, in this case, internet gateway. We can also set traffic type with source address, destination address, ports, etc., and a whole lot more. So this, depending on what you're doing with it, this can take a little bit of time to configure properly, but then you would go to the next page, you would review, and you would create, and then you'd be able to run it just like we ran the AWS managed and created scopes. It works the same way. So for the exam, remember the following. Network Access Analyzer checks configuration for unintended network access. That is quite a bit different from VPC flow logs because those are going to capture raw traffic as it happens, and then you can run analysis from that traffic versus preemptively trying to figure out what misconfigurations exist. So very, very different purposes. And for the exam, it's important you understand those differences because depending on the scenario, they may also have in the answers asking whether they're talking about VPC Network Access Analyzer or whether you need VPC flow log. So you need to understand the scenario, what they're asking for, and then what each service offers and which one is relevant to that scenario. But otherwise, that's going to be it for this lesson. Go ahead and complete it here, and I will see you in the next one.